Michael Chen was scrolling through his phone on a Tuesday morning when he saw something that made his heart stop. A video with 47 million views, and it was about him. But wait a minute. How did this even happen? Let me tell you. The 18th of September, 2024, Los Angeles International Airport, Terminal 6. Michael Chen was running late. His flight to Boston was boarding in 20 minutes. He was a 34-year-old software engineer. Just another tired passenger trying to get home. He rushed to gate 42 economy class. Seat 27B, middle seat. He sat down, buckled up. And then someone sat next to him. Window seat, baseball cap, hoodie, sunglasses. Inside the plane, Michael thought it was weird but didn't care. He was exhausted. He just wanted to sleep. The plane took off. 11:47 a.m. exactly. 2 hours into the flight, something strange happened. The guy next to him was shaking, like he was cold. But the plane wasn't cold. Michael looked over. The guy's hands were trembling. He was breathing fast, really fast. Panic attack. Michael recognized it immediately, because he'd had them too for years. Ever since his daughter Sophie died, leukemia, 3 years ago. She was only 7. Michael leaned over slightly, kept his voice quiet, non-threatening. The guy in the hoodie looked at him, eyes wide, terrified. Michael started breathing slowly, demonstrating in for 4. Hold for 4, out for 4. The guy started following slowly. His breathing calmed down. 5 minutes passed, then 10. The guy pulled off his sunglasses, and that is when Michael's world stopped. Justin Bieber. Right there. Seat 27 a.m. Michael's mouth opened but nothing came out. Justin put a finger to his lips. Shh. They sat in silence for a moment. Then, Justin pulled out his phone, typed something, showed Michael the screen. The note said, "Thank you, please don't tell anyone I am here. I just needed to fly normal for once." Michael nodded. He understood. But here is where the story gets incredible. The flight continued. Justin fell asleep. Michael went back to his book. Everything seemed normal. Then the flight attendant made an announcement. A medical emergency. A little girl in row 15 was having a seizure. Michael saw Justin wake up immediately. He stood up, walked to the front. No disguise now, no hiding. The parents were panicking. The little girl was unconscious. The flight attendants were calling for a doctor. Justin knelt down next to the family. He wasn't a doctor, but he'd seen this before. He'd lived this before. The little girl's mom was crying, screaming. Justin put his hand on her shoulder, calm, steady. The seizure stopped. The girl opened her eyes, confused, scared, but alive. Justin stayed with that family for the rest of the flight. 2 more hours he held the little girl's hand, talked to her, made her laugh, kept her calm. Michael watched everything from his seat, in silence. When the plane landed in Boston, something unusual happened. Justin didn't rush off. He waited. He made sure that family got off first, made sure paramedics were there, made sure the girl was okay, then he disappeared into the crowd. Michael Chen went home that night. Told his wife what happened. She didn't believe him. No photos, no proof, just a story. But Michael couldn't stop thinking about it. 2 days later, Michael was back at work. His coworker showed him something on her phone, a post on a parenting Facebook group. The post said, "My daughter had a seizure on a flight yesterday. A stranger helped us, stayed with us, comforted her. When we landed, I asked his name. He just smiled and left. I wish I could thank him." Below the post was a blurry photo. Someone had taken it secretly. You could see Justin kneeling next to the little girl, holding her hand. The comments were exploding. People were sharing it, thousands of shares, then tens of thousands. Someone recognized Justin in the photo. The post went viral. 2 million shares in 24 hours. News outlets picked it up, TMZ, People Magazine, E! News. But here is the really incredible part. People started investigating Justin's flight that day, and they found something shocking. Justin Bieber owned a $15 million private jet, custom interior, full bedroom, chef, the works. But that day, he flew economy, American Airlines Flight 2847, Seat 27A, middle row. Why? A reporter tracked down Justin's assistant. She refused to comment. His manager refused to comment. His publicist refused to comment. But then someone leaked something, an email chain, from Justin's team from 6 months earlier. The email said, "Justin wants to fly commercial once a month, randomly. No security, no first class, just economy. He wants to be normal. Please don't argue with him about this." His team had been fighting it for months. Too dangerous, too risky, too many fans. But Justin insisted. One flight, per month, regular seat, regular people. And here is why. A journalist did deep research, found an old interview from 2011. Justin was 17 years old. In that interview, baby-face Justin said something that everyone had forgotten. He talked about his childhood, how his mom Patty was a single parent, how they were poor, how they flew once when he was 9 years old. Justin said in that interview, "I remember being on that plane in economy, squeezed between strangers. My mom was so stressed about money, but then this businessman next to us, he bought us lunch. He talked to me about my dreams. He treated us like we mattered. I'll never forget that man. He made me feel like being poor didn't make me less human." The journalist connected the dots. Justin had been flying economy randomly, for years, trying to be that businessman for someone else. And on the 18th of September, 2024, Chen saw the news coverage, saw his own flight being discussed, saw Justin being praised. But Michael felt something else. Guilt. Because Michael had a secret too. That panic attack Justin had on the plane. Michael helped him, but Michael never told anyone why he knew how to help, why he recognized the signs. Michael's daughter Sophie had panic attacks too. Before she died during her chemotherapy, Michael would sit with her, breathe with her, calm her down. When Michael saw Justin having that panic attack, he saw Sophie. Michael made a decision. He recorded a video, posted it on X. Michael said to the camera, "Everyone's talking about Justin Bieber being on my flight, about him helping that little girl. But nobody's talking about what happened before that. Justin had a panic attack 2 hours into the flight. I helped him. I used the techniques I learned from my daughter. She died 3 years ago. Leukemia. She was 7. When I saw Justin struggling, I saw her, and I just wanted to help. The way I used to help her." Michael continued. Justin didn't have to stay on that flight. After his panic attack, he could have asked to land early, he could have hidden. But when that little girl needed help, he didn't think about himself. He thought about her. That is the real story. Not that he flew economy, but that even when he was struggling, he still helped someone else. The video went viral. 15 million views in 48 hours. But here is where things got even more incredible. Other passengers from that same flight started coming forward. People who had been there. People who had seen everything. A woman named Patricia Jenkins posted on Instagram. She'd been sitting in row 14, right behind Emma's family. Patricia wrote, "I saw everything that day. The man who helped that little girl was genuinely terrified himself earlier. I saw him shaking. Then, 2 hours later, he is helping a child. That is real humanity." Her post got 890,000 likes. Then a flight attendant broke protocol. She'd been working that story after story, dozens of them, hundreds of them. People Justin had helped, quietly, privately, for years. The pattern was clear. This wasn't a one-time thing, this was who Justin was. And here is what nobody was talking about. The real reason Justin flew economy that day, Chen had mentioned it. The 18th of September, the birthday. Journalists dug deeper, found the truth. Justin's childhood friend, Ryan Butler. They'd grown up together in Stratford, Ontario. Best friends since they were kids. Ryan had struggled with depression for years. He'd tried to get help, but mental health resources were limited, expensive, hard to access. On the 18th of September 2021, Ryan took his own life. He was 27 years old. Justin had been devastated. He'd canceled shows, gone to therapy, struggled publicly with grief. But every year since then, on the 18th of September, Justin did something specific. He flew commercial, He sat with regular people. He tried to be present, to be human, to connect. Because Ryan had always told him, "You are losing touch with reality, with normal people, with what matters." So Justin honored him by being normal, by being accessible, by being kind to strangers. The panic attack Michael witnessed, that was Justin grieving, remembering his friend, but when Emma needed help, Justin pushed through his pain. A mental health organization reached out to Justin. They wanted to partner with the Sophie and Emma Foundation. Justin agreed immediately. The foundation expanded. Now it funded seizure research and mental health resources. The first clinic opened in Stratford, Ontario, Ryan's hometown. It was named the Ryan Butler Mental Health Center. Free counseling, free therapy, free medication for those who couldn't afford it. Justin funded it personally. $5 million. Chen flew to the opening ceremony. Emma's family was there too. Patricia Jenkins from the plane was there. The flight attendant was there. Justin gave a speech. Thousands of people in front of him. Justin said, 3 years ago I lost my best friend. To depression. To a system that failed him. Every the 18th of September I fly commercial. I sit with strangers. I try to remember what it is like to be human. This year, I met Michael. He helped me through a panic attack. Then I met Emma. She needed help, and I realized something. We all need help sometimes. Rich or poor, famous or unknown, we all struggle. We all hurt. And we all deserve kindness. The crowd was silent. Then someone started clapping. Then everyone. Justin saw it. He responded, not with a video, not with a post. He sent Michael a private message. The message said, "Michael, I am sorry about Sophie. I lost someone too, my friend, to depression 3 years ago. That is why I had the panic attack. The 18th of September was his birthday. I was flying to Boston to visit his grave. I was a mess. You saved me that day. Then that little girl needed help. And I thought, if I can help her the way you helped me, maybe that is what my friend would have wanted. Thank you for being kind to a stranger. I wish I could have met Sophie," Michael cried when he read it. He shared the message publicly, with Justin's permission. The world went crazy. Justin's fans, Michael's story, the little girl's family, all connected. The little girl's name was revealed, Emma Rodriguez, 8 years old. She had epilepsy. Her family couldn't afford the newer medications. They were flying to Boston Children's Hospital for a consultation. Justin quietly paid for Emma's treatment. All of it. $127,000. He never announced it. Emma's family did. A GoFundMe was started, not for Emma. For other kids like her, kids whose families couldn't afford seizure medications, Justin matched every donation. Dollar for dollar, $3 million raised in 1 week. Today, there is a foundation. The Sophie and Emma Foundation, named after Michael's daughter and the girl on the plane. Justin is on the board. Michael is on the board. Emma's parents are on the board. They fund seizure research. They pay for medications. They help families. And once a month, Justin Bieber still flies economy randomly, different airlines, different routes. Because he believes that everyone deserves kindness, even from strangers. Especially from strangers. Chen still flies too, same routes, same economy seats. And every time he sits down, he thinks about Sophie, about Justin, about Emma, about that one flight that changed everything. If this incredible story moved you, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Share this video with someone who needs to remember that kindness matters. Have you ever helped a stranger, or has a stranger helped you? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to turn on notifications because more amazing true stories are coming.